Hey guys, it's that guy with the picks. I wanted to bring a college basketball game to you tonight. Tonight is the opening tip-off for college basketball, one of my favorite days of the year. By far. Tonight, we are going to get things rolling in the ACC with Loyola of Maryland traveling to North Carolina and playing the Tar Heels. This line opened up at 24.5. It still sits at 24.5. The total opened up at 150. It still sits at 150. The Greyhounds, Loyola, they won 6 games last year. And North Carolina won 18. Loyola lost their, by far, head and shoulders above anybody else on that team, their best player. They lost him. Santi Aldama. Loyola, they do return. They return Andrews, who averaged 11 points a game and almost 5 rebounds. They returned Spencer, who averaged 10 points a game. They return Fowler, which averaged 13.5 points a game. Now, North Carolina is returning their top 2 scorers from last year. And they're bringing in 3 transfers. 2 of those transfers are Dawson Garcia and Brady Maddock. Brady Maddock is a power forward / center. He is, if not the most versatile big man in the country, he is definitely top 3. He pulls defenses out from underneath of the hoop and allows other people around him to create shots with a wide open lane. He's going to have a huge year in North Carolina this year. This North Carolina team will definitely compete for the ACC title this year, which is one of the biggest titles in college basketball. Baycott is a returner from last year. He averaged 12.3 points and 7.8 rebounds a game. Caleb Love is coming back, averaging 10.5 points and 3.6 assists. This UNC team has ranked in the top 20 in offensive rebounding in the last 8 years. And they're looking to improve on that. They were also 24th in most shots taken in transition, meaning pressing the ball at that pace creates more possessions. And that's what we look for in a team laying the type of points that Carolina is laying tonight. We look for more possessions. And Carolina definitely gets more possessions because of the run and gun style that they play. Loyola last year they averaged 0.80 per possession. And they would get somewhere on the average of somewhere between 60 and 62 possessions a game. And they get 0.80 points per possession. That's not hard to figure out. That's not many points at all. And they did that when Aldama was not on the floor. And unfortunately for them, Aldama is never going to be on the floor for them again. They have no one on their team with the skill set that guy brought. Even with them winning only 6 games last year, he was everything for that team. Everything. And they have no one close to him. So facing a team like Carolina, that's a run and gun team, that creates more possessions for themselves, against a team that averages under 1 point per possession, it just doesn't add up too well. The math is way off. What I see North Carolina just putting on an absolute show tonight. They have a new head coach. Roy Williams retired. They're bringing in a new era, a new coach that they want to put a show on at home on opening night. They want to be one of the first stories that are talked about on SportsCenter tonight. And they have that chance. They have a very good chance at that. And I see them just making a complete example out of this team to the rest of the teams that they play this year that they're not playing around. What I see is I see the scoreboard just getting completely lit up by the Tar Heels tonight. Your pick is obviously take the North Carolina Tar Heels minus the 24.5 on opening night. This is a winner. Thank you guys for the likes, comments, and subscribes. We're going to have a hell of a good college basketball season. Trust me on that. You definitely want to get in on the plays that I will be giving. And you guys know what we're going to do. Until then, we're going to get back to getting this cash.